Happy morning, dear friends. Here's yours, Dr. Rajanta. Welcome to Demystify with Ajay. Dear friends, in our previous session, we have discussed how to create the series, and we have discussed about the data frames, and in the data frame we have added a new column, we have deleted a column, we have deleted rows, and when on coming towards accessing the data, we have used index, particularly by using index functionality. We have seen with the columns, and of course based on index and based on the labels we have selected the rows also. And by using the both, we have discussed about how to make the accessing of records with condition and with more conditions. If it is so, we have used logic operations as like and or operations. Dear friends, today what we are just going to do is, this is the main important, that how we have to select a subset of our data frame. So we are going to apply this with a real-time data. Of course, you all know about the Titanic data set. It is very much familiar. You can just have a look onto that. By using this data set, we are just going to make use of the further functionality, how to access. And of course we are going to use the LOC and ILOC functions to accomplish more tasks, which we are going to make it with index based and label based functionalities. Okay, so let me just start with the import library. So here import pandas as alias name usually, which I just give it as PD. Okay, the first point is we have to import the necessary library, and second, we are just going with the loading the data. And here it is read underscore CSV, and let I have this data, though this is the Titanic data, and I just include it. So and of course, dear friends, if you want to have a look onto the topmost 5 records, you can use the head, or if you want to have a look on towards the last 5 records, that is the least 5 records, you can use the tail. We have already discussed in our data functionalities sessions. Okay, now towards the main important topic, I just want to specify, if I just want to select a column or select a series in a data frame. Of course, let me just start with the first one. For an example, this is the data frame, and in the data frame, if I just want to select any particular column, let me just take name. Okay, so in such, if I just want to use, here it is one of the option. So let I just specify this option 1, and you can also make use like this. Okay, and I just name it as like option 2. Okay, of course you can use the both the way to select a column of a data frame. But what is the difference between these two? So they both do the exact same thing, except the second one is more robust. Here is an example. See, if I just specify one thing, for an example here, instead of this name, if I just replace it with any other thing, as like name in a small letter, or passenger name, if I just specify like this, if I just replace the column, kindly just to see here, if this would be, if I just use in this data dot p name, passenger name, or the lowercase name, of course it won't work. Okay, so rather than that, this second one would be it would be possible. Okay, now I just give you this exact one. So kindly just to see here, if I just make like this, of course you just get the list of the name. And here it is the second option. Here also we just get the same. Okay, fine. So both ways are able to give us the name column without any issue. Okay, so if here in thing, if I just rename something, okay, so data dot rename, okay, and I just specify something a column, any one column, not this name. If I just go with any of this column, so let I just take passenger ID as an example. Okay, and here I have to pass it in this through the set. So this is old passenger, old name, and I want to replace it with something like this, any other here underscore. And if I just want to make it exist in our data frame, I have to specify in place is equal to true. Okay, now kindly just observe the data frame and kindly see here it is changed. Okay, so that is the passenger ID column has now been renamed. Now in such a case, if I just specify data, here data of this passenger ID which I have renamed it, if you just want to access it, yeah, it would. But of course, if you specify this, it won't, you just get an error. Okay, so if you want to see what it is, yeah, kindly just I just comment this. Okay, so yeah, uncomment it and run this, it will show an error. Okay, personally I just use this second method, second option. Okay, so because it can handle all cases, but if for some reasons you prefer to use this method, yeah, bear it in mind that it has some limitations. Okay, so yeah, we always used to have this one. It would be very much easy, and I just go with the next one. Okay, yeah, let me just go on towards the index based selections. Okay, so accessing by using index base. Okay, so here dear friends, actually we actually used discussed in the previous session, that is we used ILOC to select data based on their numerical position in the data frame. So here this ILOC, that is indexed based location, just takes two arguments. First in row followed by the column. So it has starting the index of 0, that is the 0 is the first one and 1 is the second, and so on, it just comes. Okay, so in such a case, if I just want to take it from our data frame, and here I'm just going to give, yeah, obviously it is row comma column. So from rows, if I just give 0 and towards the column, every column. Okay, so what would be, yeah, it just shows the record, 0th record, that is the first record. Okay, and in such a case, if I just want to see every row from a particular column. Okay, so obviously we have already given in the way as like providing like this. Okay, so this one I just take it here. So instead of this, okay, what I'm just going to give it in a selection order. So how come it is? Kindly just observe ILOC and every row from a column, and obviously this is the fourth column, of course. So 0, 1, 2 and 3 is the index. So yeah, this fourth column which has the index as 3, if I just specify this, kindly just observe what we have. Yeah, this is what. Okay, so suppose we want to select a range of values, that is more than one accesses. Yeah, of course, here this index based location includes the first number but excludes the last number of the range. We have already discussed a lot, that is when you just go towards it. So see here, just for summarizing, I just specify it is comes under slicing. So here it just comes as it just comes as start, stop and step. And yeah, of course, if we didn't specify anything here, it is defaultly from 0, and if we didn't specify anything here, defaultly it would be the last value. and yeah, defaultly this step it would be as like 1, and whatever we just specify here in this stop, of course it would be as like n minus 1. Yeah, we have already discussed in the Panda functionalities and data handling functionalities, but anyhow I just give you a small thing. So this one, it is all about n minus 1. Okay, so in such a case, if I specify 3, obviously it just select, that is 0 to 3, in sense it gives us, it executes us only 0, 1 and 2. So the third record, it won't be included. So it just excludes the last number of the range. Okay, so that is what I specified here. So yeah, let me just go with this data index based ILOC. And here, instead of the 0, let I just make it 1, 2, 3. So towards the column, 0th column. And yeah, dear friends, of course, you would just have a look onto this 0th column, or let me just go with the 3rd column. So it would be easy because previously we have seen that. So in this column, this 1, it would be selected. 2 also would be included, but the third one would not be, because we have given it in the position of stop, so it would be excluded. So kindly have a look. So we would have the 1 and 2 alone. Okay, so the third one, it is not included. So we can also pause a list or a series into the list also. So selecting towards this ILOC, you can also pass more than one by using selection of list. Okay, I just need an first record, 4th record, 7th record, 65th record, 78th record. Okay, and let I have every column. Okay, so kindly just have a look. So what are all the rows I have selected? What are all the exact index, whichever it is provided? Yeah, that exact records alone has been retrieved here and executed. Okay, now let me just go from the bottom of the data frame. So to make a bottom of the data frame, yeah, we can have this one tail. Yeah, we obviously know this. So which gives the bottom 5 records, and yeah, here we are just going to make it by using the index based. So kindly just to see here, index based, and if on fetching towards the record, I'm just going to give -5 till the end. So -5 till the end, and here all the columns. Okay, and when on executing, so kindly just see the same above has been repeated here. Okay, so this is the bottom 5 rows of the data frame. Okay, so it is all the same as using the tail function which we have just seen. Okay, now let me just move on towards the label based function, dear friends. So in on label based, yeah, we have to use LOC. Okay, so with LOC we need to specify the actual name of the column. Okay, so here LOC, if I just specify any particular column, yeah, let I just go with name, it would be very easy for us. And this is the exact column. What about the row? Yeah, here we have to give the rows because it is row comma column. So column we have just gave us like the particular column which you want to select and or which you want to execute. And if you if you want to specify the row, so here I'm just giving 0. What happens? Yeah, of course, what we just get is the 0th row and only the name of it. The first row of the name column has been executed. And dear friends, different to this index base, when we want to select a range of values, this exact location based actually include both the start as well as the end of the range. So it is the only difference where we have the index based and label based. Okay, so for an example, if I just specified, if I just want to get the 5 rows under this index based, what I have to give? Of course, if I just want to make it as like the 5 rows, if in sense. So kindly just to see here, if I just want like this, I have to give, particularly if I just specify this, instead here if I just specify without making anything. So here 0 to 3. So in such a case, this exact 3 would be excluded. Yeah. So when I just provide, okay, when I just provide this label based, of course, we would just get it. Okay. So kindly just to see here, I just go with this functionality, and what I just need is, if I just go with, let I have this name, sex and age, all these 3. Okay, so this 3 I just need, as it is an index base, I have to specify the particular column here. Okay, so here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course if I just need this age also, I have to include the next number, because n minus 1, I think you would remember that. So here I have to specify 3, 2, 6. So here I just get name, sex and age of particular 3 records. But the same thing, if I just provide it here in the label based, okay, and I'm just going to give till 3, okay, and here instead of this, let I just give the column okay. So here it is the column. So when I execute this, kindly observe. So this is the main difference. So on giving the providing index based, the last one is excluded, but when I just provide the same thing in LOC, it is included. So this is the main thing we have to be noted. And yeah, dear friends, let me just move on towards the condition. And when on just making condition, so let I just go with label based itself. So here if I just want something as a condition, what shall we give? So yeah, age greater than, or thing, let me just give age equal to 50. Okay, so here label based, I just provide data of age that is equal to 50. So this is the row wise, and column every column. Okay, so here kindly just observe what are all the exact records which have the age that is equal to 50 we are able to see here. So the rows with age is equal to 50 has been executed. And dear friends, if you have more than one condition, yeah, obviously you can just provide it with the logical operations and or odd. Okay, so let me just provide the both the things. First of all, let me just try it with an AND operator. So here, whether we want to make the same thing here, the same combination, let me just make it. And with one more condition, it should be a female. Okay, so here male and female have been mixed up. So let I just include one more condition. So in such a case, I have to make it in a parenthesis. This is the first parenthesis, and here the another parenthesis I have to provide, and both the things I am just providing with the AND. So both the things should be true. Okay, so first of all, let me just take it the age that is equal to 50, and second one here, okay, let me just go with the sex. Actually S is capital. Okay, so sex that is equal to female. Okay, let I copy here, it is female. Okay, so this is the condition, and kindly just observe from the above the output of the 17th cell. Here we just get only the female. So observe here only the female data. Here it is fetched. So yeah, the subset of the above data frame By filtering out only the females, we just got it in the 18th. Yeah, you can also provide with an OR data. Okay, so let I just provide it with some other condition. So here instead of AND, I just provide an OR gate and any of such thing. Okay, so let me just have it fair. Okay, that fair may be greater than or equal to some values. Let me go with any values as 200. Okay, so here the rows with age 50 are the fair greater than or equal to 200. Okay, so in such case, both the things we just get, that is, of course, with the 50s also, and other than 50, if it's so, it would be greater than 200. So yeah, this is the exact thing, dear friends. So how you can just make use of the functionality, and you can fetch so many subsets from the data frames which we have already created, and from the subset you can just do so many extractions or functionalities. So this is very much useful when we just do it in a real-time basis. And of course, let me just do some more basic functionalities. That is okay. So I just provide this. Kindly just observe here by using LOC, that is label based. Let I just go with one of the particular what shall we okay, let I just take cabin. Okay, so we are having so many nulls in this cabin. Is there, okay, with null cabin column I just need. For that, you can just provide the actually see here, when just going on towards null, kindly just don't provide it as like an NaN. Actually, NaN is not a value. Okay, so for that we can just directly go with the function as like is null. Okay, so is null in the row column, and towards the column every column. Okay, so let me just have it. So these are the exact records. So totally we have 687 null columns, null values in the cabins. Okay, so this is exact opposite to is null function, that is not null. Okay, that is also I just provided whether is in. Okay, that we just provided. So what we have to do is, let me go with SQ, and if any null is there here in such embarked, I check, maybe few nulls can be okay. Anyhow, I just check whether it is there or not. So in such a case, let we make use of that particular, which is opposite to is null, that is in. I just give okay, let me try with this embarked. Instead of cabin, I just go with, and here instead of null, let I just provide is in. Okay, is in. If you are having one particular value, you can just provide it directly, or if it is more than that, yeah, you can just provide it with a list. And yeah, see here we are having S, Q and C, and of course few nulls are there. You can just check with any of one or two columns, so one or two values. So here I just provide like this. Okay, so only C and Q would just come here, and excluding the S category, we just get only C and Q. Kindly just observe here. So all rows with the C or Q, kindly just see C or Q in embarked column has been executed here. You can also specify the same thing by using OR conditions also. If in such a case, kindly just to see here what it is equal towards, I just specify here, it is like the C which is equal to C okay, this one and this one, here it is Q. So this is what we just got it by using is in. Okay, so this is same as we have used in the OR operation. So kindly just see. So totally the same 245 rows, and yeah, you can just get that. Yeah, dear friends, I think this real-time data operations we have used label-based and index-based functionality. We have selected some subsets, and we have executed it with the real-time data set. You can also use any of your real-time data set and kindly make use of like this some with conditions or without condition and with more conditions by using AND operator or operator. So there are so many combinations would be available, and if you face any issues onto a particular any commands or any other things, so or any statements, if you just face any errors particularly, kindly just provide it in a command window. Let me just discuss it further in a separate video. Okay, yeah, dear friends, I think I hope this video would be interesting for you by using a real-time data set. So kindly you can also use the same data set or try it with a different data set, and let me explore with new things in upcoming videos. Yeah, thank you dear friends, and happy learning.